Hello everyone, this is Ice Ninja back here for another Gmod tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing how to do a just play around in Gmod single player and what some basic controls are. So first off, when you open up your Gmod or Gary's mod, it's going to show you this menu. You don't need to worry about the majority of this, only click Start New Game. And you can choose either one of these maps. I'm going to be doing GM Construct for my tutorial. Since it's a single player game, for the single player part of the game, it shouldn't take too long at all to load in. And you should spawn in something very similar to this. Though your gun, your psi gun, physics gun, will probably not be this color, but let's quickly go over how to change that. So hold down C, and that allows you to move your mouse around, and also your gun as well. Go click on Player Model. You can also choose what you look like. So I'm gonna just make myself look like him. And I'm going to change my psi gun color to a nice shade of kind of a teal, I guess. And you can pick anywhere, you can make it white, black, all of that. Player color, that just changes, what your clothes kind of look like. You can go all black, Spec Ops type way. I'm probably gonna go a little teal. Sorry, I like blue and teal, all that shade. So X out and release C. You'll probably be like, well, I don't see anything that's changed. Well, you need to kill yourself. And stand on that grenade there. Explode. And now my gun is different. And I don't know how to go third person, but my character would also be different if you were to kill yourself again. Which I won't do. Mostly because I just need to chop chop. So, let's review. So you have some weapons here. You can navigate them using either the numbers on the top of your keyboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, or your scroll wheel. If you use the numbers on your keyboard, you have to press them multiple times to kind of scroll through your weapons. But that is how you navigate them. Now how you select them is when you go to the weapon you desire. Let's say I want the shotgun. You left click, and it equips it. Let's go quickly over all the weapons. So crowbar, you just whack with it, that's it, left click. Gravity gun, this allows you to pick up physics objects like that with a right click, and then left click allows you to shoot them. This, of course, only works when the objects are close to you. Physics gun allows you to drag objects using left click. Right click doesn't do anything that I'm aware of. Let's go to the pistol now, 9mm. Shoots like that. Let's see if we can get a little NPC in here. Let's take a citizen. Not very strong. I know that the citizens aren't very strong, so it killed them easily. Let's go to the Magnum. I think he might be invincible. Magnum, very powerful, has a lot of kick to it. A revolver, pretty powerful. Then scroll to the SMG. You see in the bottom right where it says Alt-0. I'm gonna go to hold down Q, by the way, to bring up this menu. Go to Entities, go to Half-Life 2, and you can spawn in a SMG grenade. Wherever you click it spawns it in, but when you walk over it, it picks it up. And you can right click to launch it. Left click, of course, fires the weapon. The weapon is a very fast fire weapon, as SMGs are. This is the pulse rifle. Pulse rifle, like your standard issue rifle, has pretty big high spread, but when you right click it shoots a orb, and that orb, let's spawn in an enemy NPC this time. The Combine and zombies are enemies, but the humans, resistance, Nextbot, and animals are all friendly. So let's spawn in a Combine soldier. The orb vaporizes your opponent, so very powerful. Shotgun, spawn in an elite. Stronger at close range, as shotguns are, but still not super powerful. The crossbow, you can right click with this to zoom in, and right click again to zoom out. Quick tip, press V to no clip. No clip allows you to go through walls and fly, so V, go right through that wall, V. and fly upwards. Left shift, if you hold it down, allows you to run, so walk, run. The most amount of fall damage you can take is 10. There, that is demonstrated. So the reason I came all the way up here with the crossbow is to prove its range. I do not believe there is any fall damage, or I don't believe there is any gravity that affects the projectile. So when you fire it, it should just go in a straight line towards your opponent. Let's see if we can spawn them. Oh, alright. So there is a range to how far you can spawn things. But yeah. Grenade, right click, just kind of drops it at your feet. And left click, let's go down here. Left click tosses it farther. It is decently powerful. It will pretty much one-shot all of the basic humanoid NPCs, though the dropship, gunship, hunter chopper, all that sort of stuff will survive one shot. Here's an RPG. Let's spawn in a Antlion. The rocket, so there's a little laser sight, and the rocket will follow wherever that laser goes. So let's say we fire it in the air. Right now it's going in a straight line, but we can make it curve around and around, go right above us. You can hear it zoom in, and we can make it come right back down. When you die, you can just left click to spawn back in. So, and then you go to the camera. If you hold down right click, you can kind of zoom in by moving your mouse around, zoom out, turn it around, stuff like that. This is for taking screenshots when you left click. Tool gun. This allows you to use these tool gun tools on the right side of your screen when you hold down Q. So let's go to the spawn list. Let's click on a bench and a chair. Let's say we want to rope these two items together. Since I have the rope tool selected, which is right here, it does that exactly. Let's say we take the gravity gun and fire that, it connects them both. Type Z, or press Z to undo the last thing you did. But let's say I want to keep the bench, or to get rid of the bench, but keep the chair. Since I believe I spawned the bench first, you can go click remover, and then you can just remove selected items. I'm just removing all that, removing. You can spam Z to undo all the things you've done, which is what that one prompt was when it said removed. Weapons, I do believe you have all the weapons except for bug bait, stun stick, slam, and I do believe that's it from here. So the slam is a C4, so you toss it, and you can right click to blow it up. You can toss multiple of them, or it's a trip mine, so you can go up to a wall, place it down, move out of the way, and choose a little laser. Though you wouldn't want to do it in a doorway this big because I can just walk on that side and be perfectly safe. Bug bait, the Antlions I believe are attracted to it. I lied. That thing was jumping right at me. So, I do not know the purpose of the bug bait, though it is pretty fun to throw around. Stun stick does pretty good damage. Let's whack a zombie with it. Kills it right there. 2 hits. Let's see. So let's go through all the tabs real fast. So spawn list, you have your construction props, which just kind of, they're realistic-ish looking. But if you want to kind of decorate a place, it's pretty good. Comic props, these are for, oh, let me set up my laboratory real fast. Beep boop up. Stuff like that. And there's some trash, just things to help kind of make it more realistic. That's all the stuff there. There's Gmod, tool props, miscellaneous vehicle props. That's all nifty and all. But the builder is where I usually build most of my things, so I like using plastic, which is really just describes how it looks. I don't think you can actually destroy it, but we're about to find out. So here's a 16 by 16 plate. Got stuck in it right there. Let's no clip. So let's throw a grenade at it, see if it can be blown up. Nope. Looks like we're good. So this is how you can kind of spawn things in. Use your physics gun to kind of drag them around, and hold down E and move your mouse to rotate it. You can right click to have it freeze, and then now, boom. But if you left click it, it unfreezes, allowing it to fall down. Weapons, you can go to other, there's camera fists, allows you to punch. Man-hack gun, that's a funny little gun. Shoots little man-hack enemies that you can stand on. Medkit, heals yourself. Right-click to heal. Left-click to heal others. Tool gun and physics gun. Entities, here we go. Here's ammo. I went to this earlier. Helicopter grenade. Touch it, blows up. But it beeps, makes a lot of noise. You can get suit batteries and suit chargers to charge up, which is basically like your shield if you've played Fortnite or similar games. Fortnite's just really popular, and I feel like most people would understand that. Bouncy ball, these are fun little things you can shoot with your gravity gun. You can spawn in a bunch of them, and you can even eat them for health by pressing E on them. E is your interact button. And they can bounce around, pretty fun. Let's get rid of those. Let's see, NPCs. This allows you to spawn all sorts of, enemies and friends to help fight them, so you can have... Sorry, it spawned on me. There's that, and there's him. They will begin to fight each other. Let's get rid of them. Vehicles, these are chairs. You can make your own vehicle by, placing down a board like that. Placing down a chair. You can sit in the chair by pressing E. Press E to get out of it. There are wheels and all that sort of thing. Thrusters, you can make your own thing. Thrusters and wheels are with the tool gun. Then you already have pre-made vehicles like the Jeep. Press E to get in. Drive around decently fast. Drive that into the water. There's ammo on the back. Let me get rid of that. You can press E on it to get SMG ammo. And the water in the construct map doesn't really do much, but changes your screen. You can still drive underneath the water. Let's zoom out of there with V. Zoom to the ground. Airboat. You can drive this on land and on the water. So let's drive that around on land and then drive it around on the water. I don't believe that has any ammo on it. Yep, no ammo on the back. Each one of these buildings, they're completely hollow. Well, that one's hollow. This one has floors to it, but they're completely empty. So, like every other area, floor, and then 4, 5. Then there's the roof. You can have battles with your friends, fighting between rooftops, even though I don't know why you'd fight on that small rooftop. There's these little balconies. Let's see. There's the pod. Don't know where that spawned in. Oh, controls crouch. Pod. Hop in that. It's a pod. You can't move around in it. You're just trapped in it. Pretty fun. But besides that, yeah, that's the basics of Gmod. Thanks for watching. I'll go over another tutorial, probably on multiplayer, or maybe a more advanced tutorial for single player, depending on how this goes. So, thanks for watching.